Hello there, my lovely. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to wish you a very happy Christmas. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday if you don't celebrate Christmas as such. And today I want to show you how I made my Christmas cards this year. I painted a white paper or cardstock with this stardust from Maya in a very watered down version, and it gives it a lovely glistening, which is what I'm looking for, because I wanted to make it look like snow. And because this is water-based acrylic, I stamped my sentiment with Stays On ink, which takes a little bit to dry, but it holds very well on the surface. And then I die cut all the paper, the glistening paper, into little bits, and these are some pine needles, twigs, and then later on you'll see a pine cone, which is a set of pine cones from a branch that I cut off, and also some deer to make my card setting. And then, and the tree I forgot. These are all dies from Alexandra Renke. The pines needle or twigs are from Alexandra Renke, but they are a different brand. And the sentiment, as you can see, which I will cut off the bottom later. And since I don't have a die to cut the snowbanks from the card, I will cut it, or I'm cutting it by hand. And this is the first card that I'm making, and therefore it's taking me a little while to get the hang of it, but later on I cut the snowbanks differently depending on how the card background looks, because I'm using the Alexandra Renke aquarelle papers from this year's Christmas collection. And I'm cutting 12 by 12 inch paper into 6 segments, and so of course each card has a different background now. So here I'm gluing down the tree. I'm leaving it as is in the shape with the edge on it, because I really like the look. And later on I use some washi tape to keep the outline and the inside together in one piece, so it's easier. And of course here I'm fiddling with the tree. Of course I have to cut it off because it's too long, and I had glued down the bank already. Of course when you're mass producing, as I wouldn't call it mass, but I made quite a few cards, you get into a routine later on and it goes more smoothly. But as I said, as this was my first card, it took a while for me to fiddle with everything. And next I'm gluing down the sentiment. And as I said before, I cut off the surplus at the bottom with my scissors. I don't think that's on the video either. A lot of what I did seems to be off camera, because I had it set to zoomed in position and didn't remember to zoom out a little. So as I'm assembling my card further, you will see that I am gluing the doubled up twigs, pine twigs, at the top of my card to give the impression of dimension. And on the left you'll see me glue down the pine cone, and yeah, it's all in white, and I quite like the contrast with the card and the design of the watercolor, in brackets, a design of the Alexandra Renke papers, and it's all very soft, as you can see. Now for embellishing the card, and I'm using 3 sequins and some confetti that I had from ages ago, and it matches because it's see-through, or transparent I should say, and it has an iridescent glow, and when you look at it as head-on, as the camera does, it doesn't look see-through, but it does in real life. It's hard to explain, but you know how iridescent materials shine and sparkle. So I think it gives it a nice glow, and it's not too vibrant in relation to the paper, of course. I have not listed all the things that I've used, and neither have I got the name of this pickup tool, but if you like to know something in particular, please let me know. Leave me a comment. I always love to read from you, of course. It's always nice to receive comments, and I will let you know as soon as I can, of course. So here's the finished card, and I did buy some ice effect paste, and it turns out it's modeling paste, acrylic with glass beads inside, and I'm using some paint, acrylic paint, iridescent paint, to add to the ice effect paste, and to give it some shine, just very slightly. It's not I'm not adding too much. So this is what I'm using to enhance the snowbank and put a little snow on one of the twigs to give it an added wintry feel. And I must say, we have had very cold weather over Christmas, and Christmas Eve we even had a little bit of snow. It was just a tiny little blanket on the ground. So yeah, missing the snow at Christmas. And the bank on the card cannot replace it, of course, but it's a reminder of how winters used to be. Let me know what you think of this kind of embellishment. I think it's quite unusual, and I've not seen anyone do this before. So in the envelope it sticks slightly, even though it's completely dry, but it still went out well, and there's no residue on the snow once you pull it out of the envelope. So here's an overview of all the cards that I made, and let me know, as I say, let me know if you like them, if you like the idea, and let me know how you spent Christmas. I went to see my family at one day, only part of my family of course, the other family is in England, and well, I had a good time and enjoying today as well, the last day, Boxing Day. So if you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already. I am still trying to grow my channel, even though I don't post as regular as you're supposed to, because as you may know, I am working, but still would like to have more people see my videos. I will be back latest by the middle of January with an unboxing of the January box from Alexandra Renke. If not before, if with one of my paintings. I always say that, but never get around to editing the videos. But one day soon. Until then, do take care of yourself. Do what you love, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now. Ta-da!